Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video. This is your coach Aina. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you about my life in Europe. It's been 2 years since as a family we moved to Luxembourg, and I want to share my experiences, my story about life in Luxembourg, about the kind of job opportunities that is available in Luxembourg. And finally, I want to talk to you about how to get here. If you are someone who is looking to migrate to Europe or abroad, probably this is a useful video for you. So please keep watching till the end. Let's get started. Let's talk about the life in general in Luxembourg. Lifene kurichu parayanengil, I will start with the weather. So weather is generally similar throughout the year, in the sense that summers are not super hot like a Middle Eastern country pole, and winters are not super cold like Canada pole. So it's almost balanced out throughout the year. But yes, it rains almost, at least for 3 to 4 months. But rains and but other than that, it's a bearable weather. So weather-wise, it's a very pleasant weather. Springs are beautiful. അതുപോലെ summers are also you will see a lot of outdoor activities happening in summer. And winters are not very snowy. It snows couple of days, but it's bearable. So in that sense, I think weather is lovely in Luxembourg. Pinne, if you want to talk about other aspects of life in general, I would like to talk about the public transport, which is a great plus. Luxembourg public transport is free, so you can travel anywhere in and around Luxembourg in public transport like a bus or a tram, and it's completely free. And I think that only happens in Luxembourg in Europe. Pinne, it's one of the richest countries in the world എന്ന് വേണമെങ്കിൽ പറയാം, in terms of the income, in terms of the salary that one draws, or in terms of per capita income. Luxembourg is one of the richest countries in the world. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റേതായ കുറേ ബെനിഫിറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, in the terms that it's very luxurious, places are very clean, infrastructure is good, public transport, other facilities are very good, even in terms of നമുക്കൊരു ഗവൺമെൻറ് ഓഫീസിലേക്കൊക്കെ പോയി എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു കാര്യം നടത്തണമെങ്കിൽ all these facilities, in terms of ease of getting to these facilities, are very good. പിന്നെ the biggest advantage that I have seen in Luxembourg is that it's right in the middle of a lot of other countries. It shares its borders with Belgium, with Germany, with France. It's accessible to a lot of other countries. You can easily do a road trip to these countries, neighboring countries, even Netherlands or Italy, and so on. From a travel point, it has good connectivity, road connectivity, and it also has an airport which allows you to travel and commute within Europe. So that's a great plus, I think. One greatest advantage that I have found about Luxembourg when compared to other neighboring countries is how child friendly or how family friendly the country is. It's very safe, especially if you have kids. It's a very safe place to live. Crime rate is very low, very calm. Even though it has a city, it is very calm and quiet throughout. So angana kore advantages undu. Pinne even if you are like two working parents, child care support, government supports a lot of child care. Angantha kore facilities okke I feel it's very good in Luxembourg. Now talking about a family, another thing that I wanted to really highlight is the schooling and kids education. Now Luxembourg has a lot of commune schools which has great infrastructure and great facilities. And commune schools are basically, if you are living in a commune, you will have a neighborhood school, so kids can walk into that school. It's the school that is nearest in terms of where they are living. അപ്പം ഈ കമ്മ്യൂൺ സ്കൂൾസ് വളരെയധികം അഡ്വാൻസ്ഡ് ആണ് in terms of infrastructure, education, the way of teaching എല്ലാം. So that is one thing. But other than that, if you are not comfortable with the local language of instruction, in this case it could be German or French or Luxembourgish, if you are not comfortable, you also have international schools which is government funded or government aided. Government-inde തന്നെ international schools ഉണ്ട് which are completely free. So that I think is a highlight highlight in Luxembourg. So if you do not want your kids to learn in a local language, and if you want them to stick in English medium as a language, I think that's a great option in international schools which are free. Now, to wrap up this section on life in Luxembourg, if you are someone who is looking to settle permanently in Europe, Luxembourg is a great option because in terms of benefits, social security, അതുപോലെ health care, അതുപോലെ pension, ഇതെല്ലാം these are all very good in Luxembourg, even though the tax rates is very similar to another country like Netherlands or Germany. But the kind of benefits that you get in terms of infrastructure, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ health care, social security, എല്ലാം it's top notch in Luxembourg. So it's definitely a very good country to consider if you are trying to migrate and settle permanently or settle for good for a long period of time. Now that I have talked about life in Luxembourg and I've got you a little excited, probably I will talk about job opportunities. So as you know, Luxembourg ഒരു വലിയൊരു ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഹബ്ബാണ്. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ക്യാപിറ്റൽ. അപ്പോൾ ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് ബാങ്ക്സ്, ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ റിലേറ്റഡ് ബാങ്ക്സ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽ ബാങ്കിങ്ങിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഹബ്ബാണിത്. സോ എനിത്തിങ് റിലേറ്റഡ് ടു ബാങ്ക്സ്, ഇഫ് യു ആർ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റഡ് ഇൻ ടു അക്കൗണ്ടിങ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഏരിയയിൽ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ഉള്ളവരാണെങ്കിൽ ദിസ് എ വെരി ഗുഡ് ഓപ്ഷൻ. ദർ ആർ ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് ജോബ് ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് ഔട്ട് ദെയർ ഇൻ ദാറ്റ് ഏരിയ. ബാങ്കിങ് ആൻഡ് ഫിനാൻസ്, BFSI ഏരിയയിൽ ഒരുപാട് ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് യു വിൽ ഫൈൻഡ്. Another interesting sector is IT, of course, because a lot of outsourcing happens. അപ്പം IT അതുപോലെ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് കൺസൾട്ടിങ് ലൈക്ക് ഒരു KPMG, Deloitte, EY അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഫേംസ് എല്ലാം ഇവിടെ they have their branches. So that's also another good opportunity to come in. വേറൊരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് within the government itself. But for that you would need to learn Luxembourgish as a language, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ at least ഫ്രഞ്ചിൽ ഫ്ലുവൻസി വേണ്ടി വരും. So other than this, if you're looking for English speaking options, Amazon is a great place because Amazon headquarters of EU is in Luxembourg, and a lot of Indians, ഒരു വലിയ Indian community തന്നെയുണ്ട് of people who work in Amazon. So Amazon is a great way to come to Luxembourg. There are other companies like a Talkwalker, or I can think of ArcelorMittal, പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ ഇൻഫോസിസ്, TCS, അതുപോലെ IT ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻസ്, ഈ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് കൺസൾട്ടിങ്, ഡെലോയ്, EY, KPMG. All of these companies do have their presence in Luxembourg. So English speaking, although the options are limited, but that's also a good way to get into. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ you have to look for getting yourself competent in French or German or Luxembourgish in general to be able to get a job, find a job in Luxembourg. Now the last section on how to get here. So basically to find a job, apply for a job, and that is one option to get here. Allengi pinne the next option is through higher studies, because University of Luxembourg ennu parayunnathu, it's one of the best universities in the world, and a lot of students, Indian community, a lot of students from India are actually coming and getting their degrees, postgrads or graduation in the University of Luxembourg. ഇനി അവിടുത്തെ ഒരു ഫീസ് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഇറ്റ്സ് എനിവേ ബിറ്റ്വീൻ 800 to 1,000 euros per year, which is extremely cheap for someone who is coming from India. And you also have specializations in the area of finance, business or IT. In general, data analytics ആ സൈഡിലേക്ക് പോകാൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ IT സൈഡിലേക്ക് പോകാനാണെങ്കിൽ you also have other opportunities there. So higher education, if you are in your 20s and if you want to think about graduation or post graduation and probably come and work in Luxembourg, getting a degree from Luxembourg is a very good option. Otherwise, the other option would be to apply through one of these English speaking companies, or you can also look for a on-site opportunity where you are sent here for a project from India. So these are the ways that you can get into Luxembourg. And for spouses who are non-working and who is coming along with your husband or wife, again avade oru difficulty ullathu, you can start working, probably you can start learning the language and you can start working, or you would also ippo oru policy vannittund that you don't need a work visa to work as a spouse. You can just working ennullathu. So I think that is also beneficial in terms of if you're coming as a spouse, you can still find a job and start working in Luxembourg. Okay, so I hope you like this video, and if you want to know any other information about Luxembourg or Europe or about the job, opportunities or anything of that sort, please do leave a comment. Please do like, share, and subscribe this video if you like it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.